So let's move on to the next part of the lesson, that is types of covalent compounds. So there are mainly two types of covalent compounds. One is polar covalent, another one is non-polar covalent. So let's understand the meaning of polar covalent compound. So let me take an example of hydrogen fluoride. Here we have hydrogen, it combines with fluorine. Hydrogen has 1 valence electron and fluorine has 7 valence electron. So they share 1 electron. By doing this, hydrogen gets duplet structure and fluorine gets octet structure. Now what do you think? They share 2 electrons. Whether these 2 electrons are equally shared between hydrogen and fluorine? So let's see. If there are 2 dogs, both of them have 1 bone each and they fight. Well, stronger dog tends to pull these 2 bones more towards himself. So similar is the case of covalent compound. When there are 2 different types of atoms, depending on their electronegativity, they tend to drag the shared pair of electrons more towards themselves. Here, fluorine has higher electronegativity than hydrogen. So it tends to attract shared pair of electrons more towards itself. And doing so, fluorine gets slightly negative charge and hydrogen gets slightly positive charge. Since there is a separation of charges, so such covalent compounds are known as polar covalent compounds, as they lead formation of 2 opposite poles, positive pole and negative pole. Such compounds are known as polar covalent compounds. When there are 2 different types of atoms forming covalent compounds, depend on their electronegativity. One atom tends to attract shared pair of electron more towards itself. In this case, fluorine gets slightly negative charge and hydrogen gets slightly positive charge. So the covalent compound is said to be polar when the shared pair of electrons are not at equal distance between 2 bonding atoms. So this is about polar covalent compound. Here, other than hydrogen fluoride, I have given 3 more examples: water, ammonia and hydrogen chloride. So in water molecule, oxygen is more electronegative, so shared pair of electron is more towards oxygen. So in this, N is more electronegative, so it tends to pull the shared pair of electron towards itself. So among H and Cl, Cl is more electronegative, so shared pair of electron is more concentrated towards chlorine atom. So this is about polar covalent compound. Then we will move on to the next type, that is non-polar covalent compounds. So here, what happens if 2 dogs are fighting? They have 1 bone each. When they have equal strength, when both the dogs are strong, nobody lets other one to pull the bones towards itself. So even in atoms, when both the atoms are of same electronegativity, for example here, one hydrogen atom combines with another hydrogen atom and form hydrogen molecule. But in this case, both H has equal electronegativity. So there is no charge separation between 2 atoms. Since both atoms equally share shared pair of electrons, such covalent compounds are known as non-polar covalent compounds. So these covalent compounds are formed, shared pair of electrons are equally shared between 2 atoms. So when shared pair of electrons are equally shared between 2 atoms, there is no charge separation. Such covalent compounds known as non-polar covalent compounds. Or we can define non-polar covalent compounds in one more way. See, if covalent bond is between 2 similar atoms, or it may be dissimilar atoms which have little or zero electronegativity differences, then it is called as, the resulted compound is known as non-polar covalent compounds. So that is the meaning of non-polar covalent compound.